Okay, what we're going to look at today is two great drills to increase kind of that end range of hip mobility. So really pushing the range kind of at that end point where you may have some sticking points or something like that. Plus, if you don't get that full range of motion, you may lose a little bit of power, strength through those hips. So it's great two things you can do to add to increase hopefully some mobility in the hips. So you'll need a box, a chair, something just a standard height will do, and then a couple of dumbbells, kettlebells, something like that, cones. I will use a box and two dumbbells for the first one, and then the second one is actually just seated on the floor using a dumbbell. So working on that end range, let's look at it. So what you'll do is I've got my two dumbbells set up on the box. I'm going to stand directly behind the dumbbells in the middle. Coming up to one leg, we're going to go over the dumbbells each way just repetitively. Trying not to turn the shoulders and hips as you do it. So I'm standing nice and tall. I'm going up and over. Trying not to flex forward or hinge. Tummy tight, stay tall. Coming back, and you're going to see the tightness as I go over. I've got a little bit of cocking or rotation in that hip as I try to get over. The objective is to stay nice and neutral, toe high, the foot in line with that knee, but as I go over internally, I'm going to rotate just a little bit because of that hip tightness that I have there. So I'm coming up, over, and putting it back down. So really trying to force that in range, and again, try not to follow the leg with the hips as you do it. Try to stay nice and straight as you go over and put it back down. So that's the first one. The second one, you'll need one dumbbell. We'll come down to the floor. And again, working on that hip range. The taller you are, the more difficult this exercise will be. So if you need to lie down on an elbow, that's fine. Dumbbell is kind of at the shin level, directly in front of your chest, and you're just going over and back, getting over that dumbbell. Now again, the further you come up into that elevated position, the harder it's going to be for this hip to work. Leg is staying straight. Don't let that knee bend as you go over. Don't let that foot rotate. You want a nice straight leg, toe pointing straight ahead, always parallel to the floor. Really working on some range through that hip. So try those two exercises. See if it want to increase that mobility through the hips. Maybe get a little stronger, a little bit more powerful.